I don't know. Well,
hello, everybody.
Hello. It says we're live. Are we actually? Let's look and see.
Let us know if you see us. I'm Kristy with Kristy's Craft Room.
I'm not. I'm used to leaning in. I don't have to today.
You don't have to today. Ooh, I see us on my page. Do you see yourself on your page?
I'm waiting for. Oh, there we are.
I'm trying to pull it up on my page. I forgot to get my
Let's see. And I'm anxious to see if the comments come pulling through. Let's see.
Yes, we have something fun for you guys today. So let us know if you see us. Let us know if you see us here.
Who did that?
Who did what?
Tim likes to talk to himself off to the side.
I do it a lot. I talk to myself.
I don't know if I'm posting something in the comments. I don't know if it's posting on my page or your page or.
Well, that's a name I don't know.
I see names.
Stephanie.
I see some people. I see some people.
I see Wilshire Collection posted a link.
So that's going up on, okay.
That's going up on StreamYard. Let me see if it.
You didn't put our link in the description, honey?
Oh no. Hold on, y'all. We're working on all the
technical. First comment there. I don't know what happened.
Bear with us. Bear with us.
That's probably Taylor. Taylor's got your back, honey.
Awesome. Thank you, Taylor.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
All right. Well, we'll put a post with our link as well. It's supposed to be in the description, but it's in the comments. That's okay.
Normally, she takes care of that. Oh, I got to. Hold on here.
As usual, we're a hot mess around here, but that's why you love us all, right?
Wait, what?
Right. Hopefully. Let us know if you can hear us, see us okay, all the things. If you guys, we are using a different, streaming thing or whatever. So if you have a phone, if you click on the let me turn it down. If you click on, or if you're on your phone and you turn it sideways, it should make the video a little bit bigger for you guys. But we are super, super excited. They say they see us. Yes, we are back on the main pages today, Sally. So yesterday we revealed the big secret to Kristy's VIP group and to my DC fam. And today we're revealing it to everybody. So we're super, super excited. When y'all come on, if you will share this video so that we can get it out there into the universe to as many people as possible. Because I know, Facebook doesn't always show all the people, all the things. So we will do that. And then I think we're going to kind of kick it off because we're live on my page, Wilshire Collections, but we're also live on Kristy's page, Kristy's Craft Room. And so we're going to introduce ourselves in case there's some people, one of the other places that doesn't know us. So Kristy, you want to go first?
So I'm Kristy with Kristy's Craft Room. I have a crafting page. We do lots of crafting items that you can use to decorate around your home. We manufacture wood and metal cutouts that we sell in our shop, along with some other basic craft supplies that you would use for the wood and metal cutouts. We also have a we craft 3 times a week here on our public page, completely free for anyone to come and join. But then we also have a private group where we do some extra crafting, and we send them a craft kit with all the embellishments and everything they need to put together their kit. They get that kit once a month. That's called our VIP group. And we have a lot of extra fun. They get behind the scenes stuff. They get early access. They get discounts to our shop, fun stuff like that. And we also just started our Craft Night in a Box, which is our quarterly subscription where we send a box with everything you need to host a craft night 4 times a year. We make craft night hosting easy for you. And that's been a big hit, and everyone's really loving it. And then we are super excited to share this new collab we have going with Stacy. I've always loved Stacy and her printables, and she's always done an amazing job. And we've been talking for a long time about merging together to try to do something together. And we finally found the perfect thing. So, so that's a little about me. So let's let Stacy introduce herself, and then we'll tell you more about this little collab that we have going on.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm Stacy with Wilshire Collections. So I love decorating and DIY. So you'll find me doing a little bit of both over on my page. Like Kristy mentioned, I design printables with crafting in mind. So I have a printable club that I've had for about 4 years now. They get new exclusive designs every month that they can craft with or frame and use how they want to use them. So that's a ton of fun. I also have a pillow cover club. So I design pillows and ship out pillow covers every month. And I have a decorating and creating community, which is my version of Kristy's VIP group, where it's a private group and I do exclusive decorating and crafting tutorials in there. So you can find me on my main Facebook page a lot, either crafting, decorating. Sometimes I like to go shopping, and a lot of times I like to go shopping and show you guys my finds and stuff. So that's a fun little perk of the job for sure. But I love just anything related to being able to spruce up a space in your home, whether that's through decorating, DIY, or just a combination of both. But like Kristy said, Kristy and I go way back. We told a little story yesterday in our private groups, but we've known each other for years. We've known each other in the online space for a lot of years. And then we got to meet several years ago when Kristy hit me in the head with her coffee cup on accident, but I quickly forgave her. We quickly became friends, and now we're coffee besties. And every time we travel together, we go get coffee. So it was just meant to be that it started with coffee, you know?
Right. That coffee brings people together. Coffee
It does. Even if they're hit in the head with it, you know? So
I hit her in that head with that coffee, and she said, "You are my girl."
I'm like, hey, that works. That works. Vanessa says, I was there. Yes, Vanessa, you witnessed the coffee incident.
I was so embarrassed because it wasn't, it wasn't just Stacy there. It was a whole group of people. Vanessa from I'll Be Crafty was there. Danielle from Bella the Barnes was there.
Yes.
We
went in for a hug with the coffee cup, and it was like,
yeah. As I was coming in, she was kind of turning, and the big Starbucks coffee, y'all, just whacked her right upside the head. And I was like, "I'm so sorry." She's like, "It's okay." And we've been friends ever since. So
we have, and this has been a fun. We literally started talking about last year. We were like, we need to do a collaboration. We need to do something together. And life is busy, and we didn't really do anything about it last year. And then this year we're like, all right, we're doing this. And so, like Kristy said, we've been kind of working behind the scene for months, coming up with these ideas, perfecting them. We wanted to be sure if we did something together that it was something that would really, that my audience and my people would love, and that Kristy's people would love, and be something that's going to be great for your homes, and also just helpful and make your life easier and cuter. So we think we've come up with
but it's not only cute, but it also kind of solves a problem for some people, though. It's kind of a solution for some who just have limited space or want to maybe not have as much stuff around. This makes it easy for you to be able to decorate throughout the year without having to constantly pull out big totes of stuff just to change a little area.
Right, exactly. It truly does. It's going to solve a problem and make your homes even cuter, which that's the goal, you know? So we're super excited. Okay. What are we doing? Are we ready? Are you guys, we're going to need a drum roll or something. If you guys are ready to see this, drum roll, please.
Hearts. Are you ready? Click the hearts. Let us know you want to see it.
You're ready. Introducing.
See if I can do this more graceful than yesterday.
You got this, Kristy. This is your chance. Introducing the
new Simple Swap Printable Frame. Well, I added a word. The Simple Swap Frame Collection.
Simple Swap Frames and Simple Swap Printables. We're so excited about this, you guys. And we're going to tell you all about it and show you all about it. Hey, you guys, thank you so much. The link is in the description. If you're watching on the Wilshire page, it's in the description of my video. Kristy, is yours in the comments? You can
in the description, but it is in the comments, so you can just click on the comment. Tim can probably pin it on our page in the comments.
I think you can edit it while you're live, Tim. Go in StreamYard where it says edit.
Yeah, right there.
Oh.
click on that and see if it'll let you do that.
Look at Stacy knowing all the things about StreamYard.
They said, excited for this. How cute. Congratulations. Oh, just wait, y'all. Just wait until you hear all about this. So yes, and on my page, it should be pinned in the comments as well, you guys. But hang tight, and let us show you everything before you rush over there. I know you guys are excited, but we want to tell you exactly how these frames work, how the printables work, the different options, and all the things. So I'm going to let Kristy she's getting hers all set out there. So Kristy, do you want to start and kind of talk about just the frames and the options and all that?
Yep, I sure will. So these frames, they come in 2 different styles. We've got the square style, which is over here, the square style, which is a little simpler. It's a little just clean. If you like the clean, straight lines, we have this one stained. I used antique wax to stain this. You could use any colors on it though, but this is the square style. And then we have the scallop style, which is kind of my personal favorite. I love them both, but I lean a little bit heavier to this one. But this is the scallop frame, and they come in 5 different sizes, each of them. So they come in a 3x3, a 4x4, a 5x5, or a 6x6, or an 8x8. You can get them individually if you just want one, or say I want the 3 and the 5. You can just get those 2. Or you can buy the whole bundle of the scallop or the whole bundle of the square, and you get a discount on them. It'll be a little bit off of every frame if you get the bundle. So that's definitely going to be your best value to do it that way.
Yep.
But the best part, there's 2 best parts of these frames. It's not just a one-time use, make a cute project and sit it there. These are called simple swap because you can very, very quickly and easily swap it out, flip it over, put a different printable on the back, and slide it back in, and then you've got a whole different look. And like you see the little bow on this one here, each frame comes with 1 insert that you can do both sides of, and each frame comes with a bow hook. There's a little hook on the back there that just hooks right on the top of the frame, and you can swap out your bows easily to change and match your decor. So say we take this bow off, simply pull it out. We got our ball on the back here, slide it back in, grab a different hook with a different bow, and just slide it on there. And you've got a whole new look all ready for fall with just a simple swap. That's the frame portion of it. But these are perfect for printables. And we had a couple people yesterday who were like, what are printables? They've never heard of printables. They weren't sure what they are. Printables are just, it's like it's like craft genius, really.
Right.
She's going to tell you about printables and how you can use them. And she's going to tell you about how they're perfectly matched with these frames.
The frames, yes. And a couple people are talking about the size. If you're on your phone, turn it like this. It'll make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to attempt to put some pictures up on the screen later too, but I'm just noticing that I'll have to do that maybe in a different way. So we might be able to put some pictures up on the screen, and you'll be able to see photos on both of our websites. It'll show all of this. We have tons of photos for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. But if you are new to printables, if you're not new to printables and you're in the printable club or use my printables, please let us know that in the comments too. I know I have a lot of printable obsessed friends here, but printables are basically downloadable digital files. So they are PDF files. So when you purchase these from my website, they will get emailed to you pretty much immediately, and you can then download them. You can print these from home, or any place that makes copies will print them for you. So Staples, Office Depot, UPS store, your local library, tons of places will print these. You can print them on regular paper. You can do cardstock for a little bit of a thicker paper, but think about it like scrapbook paper. This is how I had the aha moment years ago when I was making a printable that I was just going to put in a frame. And I'm like, wait, this is paper. And if we can craft with scrapbook paper, why can't we craft with a printable? So you can decoupage, Mod Podge, printables just like you can anything else you would decoupage. So these particular printables, when Kristy and I were talking about these frames and about the sizes, if y'all are in Printable Club and you've used my printables, you know these are some of the most common sizes that I do. So 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 8x8. So the bundles that I have created for this collaboration, this is the first one that is our farmhouse bundle. You'll see that they've got the sizes on them: 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6. And then each bundle is also going to include a 4x6, which is just a bonus for you. You can put that in a frame or craft with it or whatever. And then the 8x8. So all of these have been sized to perfectly fit the frames, no matter which size that you order. So that's our farmhouse bundle. I also created a gorgeous fall bundle with these orange and sage green. I know, I'm just obsessed. I cannot wait to use this. I'm ready to bust out the pumpkins after looking at this. I'm ready to decorate. So we've got all the sizes there, plus the little bonus 4x6, and then the 8x8. And so that's the fall one. And then also this cute sunflower one, which is perfect for fall too, and what I call pre-fall, where right now you can have the sunflowers out and then leave them out throughout fall. So that's page 1, page 2, and page 3. And just like Kristy with the frames, you can order these from my site individually, or if you buy the bundle of all 3 printables, you'll get $5 off. You don't need a coupon code. That's for anybody that orders the bundle. These particular printables, I want to say this because I know people will ask, these are not in the Printable Club. These are ones I designed specifically for the Simple Swap, collaboration and for the launch of this. However, going forward, every month in the Printable Club, we are going to start having one bundle a month that is simple swapped size. I told them yesterday, I'm like, say that 5 times fast.
I know. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
But simple swapped size. So our Repurpose Your Surface bundle will be switching over to simple swap. So going forward, you'll get one every month in the Printable Club. And because these are some of my most popular sizes, there's so many bundles that you've already got from the club or that are on my site that will work with these too. This is just kind of our first initial 3. So let me know if y'all have questions about that or about the printables in general, and I'm happy to answer. And the exciting part too, next week on Wednesday, right? The 28th. Is that right? I just don't want to get that.
Oh, I think it is Wednesday.
I think it is Wednesday. Kristy and I are going to be back live together on both of our pages crafting. So we are going to craft with these frames so we can show you. And I guess, Kristy, if you want to show them some of the blanks, just kind of how they come and stuff, because these are kits for anybody that's watching on my page. This is not, a finished frame that gets sent to you. This is a DIY kit that you can paint and stain however you want. And so I'm going to let Kristy show kind of what that's going to look like. But then next week, we'll be giving you ideas on how you can do them.
So when you get them, they're going to be all packaged up together, nice and neatly, not in a stack like this, but they'll be all packaged up. And you'll get your front frame piece, whatever style you choose. And the 8x8 is 1/4 inch, and then the smaller ones are 1/8 inch. But once we get over 6 to 7 inches, we always switch up to the 1/4 inch, just so it's not going to get warpy on you or anything like that over time. So you're going to get your frame piece. You're going to get your insert. So this is the part that slides in and out, and you can put a printable on both the front and the back. And you can even use these beyond printables. You can put family photos on one side and put a printable on the other, so that, in between seasons, you just have a family photo. At Christmas time, you swap it out and you have a Christmas design too.
Yes.
And every frame comes with one of those. We do have additional inserts that you can get in 4-packs on the site as well, in case you want to be able to swap it out and have one frame that will last you all year long with just an extra insert. And then you're going to get your base pieces. So your base pieces, we do the double, the double stacked base here. And the reason we do that and what that is it's a 2-piece base. So you've got a solid piece on the bottom, and then you got the piece with the slot. So then you're going to glue these together. Yep. And it gives you the perfect base. So you don't have glue dripping out the bottom. You don't have, you know, it not fitting quite right. It just makes a nice, clean, solid surface to put your frame in. And then you're going to see these two other pieces here. This is our little spacer piece. So we're going to teach you guys how to put these all together on Wednesday next week. I'm going to walk you through step by step. But this is the piece that goes between the frame and this little back piece here. And that's going to give you the perfect amount of space to be able to slide your printable in and out. We actually spent a lot of time looking for this wood. It's a little bit thicker so that it gives you more space, so that if you have the thicker paper and you do your printable, by the time you get that printable, the paper and the Mod Podge, it takes up extra space. So this gives you the space you're going to need. And then lastly, what comes with it is your little bow hook. Everyone comes with a bow hook, and then you just glue your little bow on the front of that, and it sits on your frame, and you can use it or not use it. I would, like I said yesterday, if you're going to do multiple and you're going to have a cluster, I would probably not put a bow on every single one in the cluster. I would put a bow on one, maybe two of them. So because everyone comes with one, that means you're going to have some extras. So you can make different bows to go with your other, with your backside.
Like I can definitely picture, especially with the way the printables coordinate within each bundle, if you decorate a tray or a tiered tray using, the big one down at the bottom, like incorporating a couple, but you wouldn't want a bow necessarily maybe on every one. But I think it would be, I can't wait to decorate a tiered tray with a set. That's going to be happening this fall, just so you know.
Definitely.
So cute. So cute. So I wanted to say, or see a couple people asking, they come completely unfinished. So Kristy has done hers in white, and then she did some in stain, which is a great option if you're wanting something that can literally go with any printable, any family picture, any whatever. Then you probably want to play it safe with a white or a stain. But I do want to show you guys a couple that I did. If you're wanting to keep them more seasonal. I did this one in this beautiful shade of orange, which I think this was burnt orange by Deco Art was the paint color, but look how pretty that looks with that printable. Then I just did a simple little green bow on this one. So cute. So yes, you can paint them any color you want. It's just that if you paint it orange and then you're ready to do your Christmas pin, now you could paint over it. I don't know why you couldn't just paint red on top of it. You might be able to do that, but this makes it a little more permanent, I guess, than just doing like a stain or a white paint. But then here is one that I did in a sage green, which also I just absolutely love. And I think this sage green would look gorgeous with the farm. I need to do that and try one of the farmhouse printables in here too, because I think that would be beautiful. So sage green's a color I think that works.
I think sage greens is almost a neutral. Like I say that like we have a green here that's my favorite, and I'm like, it's kind of a neutral because it really matches. It goes with blues, it goes with reds. It
does. I love sage green at Christmas time. It's great at fall. I agree. It's totally a neutral. Thank you guys. The kind of paper that I use is cardstock. That's what I prefer, just because it's a little thicker and nicer. For these, you could use regular printer paper, but I just get cardstock at Walmart. It's just a little bit thicker and makes for, a nice print. And also somebody asked, yes, you can print these as many times as you want. So here's another thing about the printables. If you are somebody who has a business, you can use the printables. You can't sell the digital files, but if you make a finished craft project, you can use those and sell them in your booth and whatever. So you could make 20 of these for gifts this, Christmas or whatever. And you could print 20 copies of the printable if you wanted to. So once it's yours, you can print it as many times as you want to. So
that's awesome. I love that. And when we craft these next week, I'm going to walk you through step by step, give you all the tips and how to put these together. And then Stacy's going to show you all her tips and tricks for getting your printable. She'll talk about printing them. She'll talk about applying them to the wood and the different techniques and the best do's and don'ts and things she's learned along the way with doing these. So
yes, exactly.
It'll be very much a learning, whether you get the frames or not. You can learn a lot from that live for sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be, and Kristy and I are both going to do different colors and different printables. So hopefully you guys will get multiple ideas on ways that you can use these. So it's going to be awesome.
So Fern, you can order now. The link is in the description of the video, and then it's also in the comments. So when you go, if you go to my page, you're going to see kind of like the frames first, and then you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see the printables. And then if you go to Stacy's page, you're going to see kind of the printables first, and then when you scroll down, you're going to see where you can order the frames. So you'll order the frames from my site, and you'll order the printables from Stacy's site. So you will have to place the order separately. The printables will be emailed to you almost immediately. Give it a couple minutes because you know how email works. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for it to actually go through.
Right.
But you'll get them pretty instantly, and then you can print them at your home if you have printing capabilities. Print them at 100%. Or you can take them to Staples, the UPS store, Office Max, your local library. There's lots of options of places that will print for you. And they usually are very friendly and will help you. If you go there with your phone, you're like, I have this email and I've got these printables. How do I get them to you?
They will,
they
they're
will
so
walk you through and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. Forward it to
use
here.
UPS store all the time. Yeah, I use UPS store all the time. Even though I have a printer, sometimes I like to save on my ink and use their ink because they've got those nice quality printers and they're so good and helpful. I just email the files over and they're done like that. So it makes it super easy. And I was going to say, because I've seen a couple comments about, just people being excited about just now you're not going to have to always search for surfaces for your printables. And that is one thing I told Kristy and Tim this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. Just a huge thank you to them because I've been doing printables for years, but I'm always looking for my surfaces, going to, Hobby Lobby, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, here and there, wherever. And then you guys can't always find the surfaces that I'm using. So not only is it going to solve a problem as far as that goes, but I don't have a laser and I don't plan on ever having a laser, and Kristy and Tim I'm going to let them do all of that. So to have these frames kind of customized to the printables and just be such a good solution. We've been talking a lot over on my page about just kind of simplifying things and sometimes it's fun to do the real detailed, involved, whatever, but sometimes you need a quick win, right? Like you're like, oh, I just got my new printables. They're so cute. I'm going to print them, but I don't have time to do a big craft project. Well, just slap them on the piece of wood with some Mod Podge, put them in your frame, and you're done. So I truly think that this is really going to solve a problem for so many of my people that use printables all the time, and they want to swap them out, but don't always have the time. This is quick and easy and just instant cuteness, really. So I'm just so thankful to Kristy and Tim for this is something I've wanted to be able to offer for the printables, something like this for a long time. That's a DIY kit. And I just haven't had a way to do that. So this is a perfect little collaboration for sure.
And it was very much a back and forth. We've had a lot of conversations about what sizes and what the looks should be. And it was very much both of our brains coming together and creating this whole thing together. So it was kind of a little bit of magic was happening behind the scenes for quite some time here. I do want to mention, somebody asked about shipping. We strive to ship here in 1 to 2 business days. We are very, very proud of our shipping system here. We pre-cut a lot ahead of time before we even release. So we have a ton of these cut ready to go. Our VIP group and Stacy's DC girls have been ordering these since yesterday. And probably about half of them are already in the boxes ready to go to the post office because we've been packing them all morning. So we strive to ship in 1 to 2 business days. Now, once we reach our stock threshold of what we have on hand, it may take a couple days longer than that. But typically, we stay pretty close to that 1 to 2 business days. But you are going to get these quickly. But the way that it works here is the orders go out in the order that we receive them. So those who have already placed their orders, they're going to go out before the next one, before the next one. So with that said, we are going to have these for a while. They are going to live on our site. We had a couple people that were worried that they can't get it today. We do plan to have these around for a while. Stacy's going to continue to make more designs for you guys. We already have ideas for other styles and other sizes to bring to you guys in the future. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you're following Stacy if you're here from my page over at Wilshire Collection. And then if you're on Stacy's page, I'd love for you to come follow us here at Kristy's Craft Room so you guys can get the updates as we bring more fun stuff.
Yes. Let me see. So it's not letting me pull in the pictures from StreamYard like we had talked about, but I think it might let me share my screen, and I can just pull up Canva and scroll where I had added them there.
Okay.
So let me see if it'll let me do that, because I feel like this will let people kind of see them a little bit bigger. So
okay, I'll answer Gail's question while you pull it up. Gail said, can you put regular pictures in them? You can put pretty much anything that's on paper can go onto these. You can print a picture on these. I would use more of a little bit of a thicker paper and a little bit more of a high gloss paper than a flat paper. If you're going to do like a photograph, you're just going to get a better quality and a better look for that. But you can definitely do photos on these. Absolutely. There's tons of different things that you could do, but the printables just make it super easy. Stacy makes it so you don't have to think about it. She's got all these ones that coordinate together. They flow together. You can do your little clusters. Your little odd numbers, your 3s, your 5s together and make cute little arrangements.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to hit share. Let's see if this works. Okay, let me know if you're seeing that on the screen.
I've got to hold on. I've got to remove
or whatever.
Okay. All right, I've got to remove your
just the video.
Just the video.
So
it adds the other one. Hopefully
that works.
This one up.
Right. Yeah. If so, let's see. I'm not seeing it yet.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Is it up there?
Yeah. Well, there it goes. Yeah, okay. I see it. And you're still
okay. Good. Turn your phone sideways, y'all, if you have not already. And you'll be able to see this. So this first picture is the, you can see the frames in the background, and then that is the fall bundle. So you'll get all of those images there, plus the bonus 4x6 that's not shown. This is the farmhouse bundle here. Super, super cute. That one is good for any time of year. And I definitely think that will look cute with that sage green. It also looks good with the stain. And then this is the sunflower bundle that you see here. Super, super cute as well, with barns and old trucks and fences and all the things. They all are together. And this is just kind of showing you, this is the farmhouse set. Like Kristy mentioned, you've got the square or the scallop. So this is kind of a closer look at that square design. Here is the scallop with some of the fall in there, the scallop with the sunflowers. You can see how Kristy's taken that little insert out. It just makes it super easy to swap those in and out. And then here's more pictures of the fall one.
It just blows my mind when we put these, like I saw Stacy's printables, she saw my frames, we're like, they're so cute. But then when we put them together, it was like these printables were made for these frames. I mean, look.
They were. Yes. I mean, truly, like we knew the frames were cute and we knew the printables were cute, but then and we'll have to tell them a little bit. When we were together in June, we'll tell them about that, but she brought her frames, I brought the printables. So that was really the first time we'd kind of seen them all together. And we were like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So let me finish showing this and then I'll stop sharing. So this is kind of what the unfinished piece looks like. Obviously, depending on what size you get, it'll depend on how big it is. But these are the different pieces. And like Kristy said, we will be together next week and we'll be crafting with them. So if you're kind of newer to the whole DIY kit and how they are, assembled and whatever, Kristy will walk you through all of that. So here's just a few more pictures, the farmhouse bundle, the sunflower bundle with Kristy's cute little bows on some of them. So, so cute. So love, love, love it. Hopefully that helped you guys see it. And then, like I said, let me stop sharing. There we go.
Yes, Debbie, this is separate if you're in the PC club.
Is it PC or DC?
Printable club.
I've got both. I got both, Tim. It's confusing. So
okay.
Yeah, the PC is the printable club. The DC is my decorating and creating community.
But
they're extra, they're optional. But then going forward, we'll have a simply swap printable in the club each month. So
yes. And then Donna asked, she said she ordered the frames. How do I get the printables? If you just go back to the page where you found the frames, to the link here and just scroll down, you'll see where you can click to order Stacy's printables that go with these.
Yep. So on Kristy's page, when you're shopping frames, it'll take you to the printables. And on my page, when you're shopping printables, it'll take you to the frames so you can get there, either way. So And then yes, you can order extra boards for the printables. She does offer a pack of boards. Yep.
Yep. And then somebody asked, can these hang on the wall? These are specifically designed to go into the stand because they've got this little part that holds the frame. It's got this little notch at the bottom that sits into the base here. Now we've talked about, and we have it in our minds to maybe possibly in the future bring something that it is a hanger and not a stand, but for now they're stands. But we also were talking about if you've watched Stacy, you see where she does a lot of baskets where she'll put like a throw blanket and a pillow and a little frame and different decor and decorate a basket. You're going to see, and you can see on Stacy's screen there, you can see the little bottom edge there. If you plan to do that, just paint that front part the same color as your frame.
Which honestly, I'll have to test it out, but in a basket, the way we kind of shove these down in there, you really won't even see the bottom. So I just plan to not use the stand part, and I'll have my pillow, my throw, whatever, and then I'll just kind of, prop. When I do it, I'll definitely take a picture so y'all can see it. But if it does show, then yes, just paint the bottom the same color. But I think that's another cute way that they could be used for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we always, like when Stacy creates her printables and she shows you a way that you can use them, or when I create wood and metal cutouts and I show you how to use them, you always have the freedom to put your own spin on things.
Absolutely.
And to to how it's going to fit in your home and your decor and in the needs that you have for decorating your home.
Yes. Yeah. If you guys end up finding a way to make them into a hanging thing and add, like she said, a little wood beam hanger or ribbon hanger, like we want to see that. Like that's awesome. You guys take them and, make them your own and do what works for you in your home, so.
Definitely.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments and the excitement. And we're excited that this is out in the universe because like we said, we've been working on it behind the scenes for so long, and it's hard keeping secrets like this, isn't it?
It is. It's a little surreal that we are like actually finally here revealing this, because we've been like Stacy said, when we were together in June at our mastermind, she brought her printables, I brought the frames, and we were seeing them together and seeing each other's in person for the first time. And we were just giddy. We can tell the story kind of a little bit of how we kind of had to sneak. But the hotel was super, super busy, and we were staying at a hotel. We didn't have cars there to just go somewhere else, right? So we're at the hotel, and it was super busy, super noisy. So we needed to find somewhere quiet. So we said, well, let's go up to the floor where they have the conference room. So we went up there, and it was quiet for the most part. And we found an empty conference room and kind of helped ourselves in.
Kind of sort of broke in. Don't turn us into the law or anything. We're not normally lawbreakers, but we were like, this room is empty. But we were like both, because we're both rule followers. So we're looking around like, are we going to get in trouble? So we go into this room, we shut the door real quickly, and we're literally in there with scissors and Mod Podge. Like we were full blown crafting in this conference room. And I'm like, what are we going to do if somebody walks in? I'm like, ask for forgiveness and not permission, I guess, but we never did get caught. So it worked. It worked out.
We got lucky. It was meant to be. We got it all put together, but we were like just so overwhelmed with how great they came together. And it was so hard not to be able to just shout it from the rooftops and share it with everybody right then and there. So
right.
It's exciting that we're here today and your world can finally see it. And
finally.
We love them as much as we do. It seems like you do from the comments. So thank you guys for
even more fun once you guys get them into your hands. Once we craft together next week and you guys create your own, then you can obviously share pictures with Kristy, pictures with me, and it's just going to be so fun to see how you guys use these. Fall decorating's right around the corner. If you haven't already started, some people have, and that's fine, because you know what, whatever makes you happy. But it's such a great time of year to start using these and incorporating. I'm going to be using them in several places. I've already got some plans for them for sure. Yeah. So.
And remember, we're going to be crafting these next Wednesday, so you may receive them before then. Just hold on to them. That way you can see how they go together. I know it's exciting and you just want to put it together, but once you glue it, it's harder to go back and fix it. So we would suggest that you just hold tight and join us next Wednesday when we craft it so you can craft it along with us, or you can just watch it. The replay will be both on my page and Stacy's page, so you'll easily be able to come back later and watch the replay to craft them. So
yes. That's my dad, if you're wondering that. He said, reminds me of the old Reese's peanut butter cup commercial. You got your chocolate in my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter on my chocolate. Yes. You got your frames and my printables. You got, oh, geez. That's
yes. It's the perfect mix. Perfect mix. So,
yeah, it is. It's going to be awesome, you guys. We're very excited. And if y'all have any questions, especially people that watch on the replay, I know I go back and look at replay comments, and so does Kristy. Yeah. So still comment, still drop your, thoughts, your questions, all of that. And we're happy to help, however we can to get you guys headed in the right direction. So Deb ordered hers yesterday. Awesome. Love the printables and frames. You guys are so sweet. We really, really
thank you.
Let's see.
Oh, Miss Donna. I ordered the set with the 5 different frames, but I would like to search for the 5 different frames, and I don't know how to order that if it only gives me one option. Is that right? So when you go to order and you are looking at the frames, there's a little drop down window, a little arrow. You click on that. There's like a little box, and you click on it. It'll drop down. It'll say 3x3 frame, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 8x8, or it'll say that it's the bundle. And you click on the bundle and then click add to cart, and then you'll be able to order the bundle. So it just depends if you want the scallop ones or the square ones, and those are 2 separate products on the website.
Yes.
You choose the square and then choose your size, or you choose the scallop and then choose your size that way.
Oh.
If you still have trouble, Miss Donna, send us an email. We can help you out.
Yes. Robbie says, I think this is going to be a fabulous partnership with Wilshire Collections and Kristy's Craft Room. Y'all are like 2 peas in a pod. Love, love, love it.
Well, more than y'all know.
Yeah, we really are. And I mean, I know we mentioned it, but we are very good friends in real life beyond, beyond the business stuff that we do. We talk, we text, if we're having a bad day, we can talk to each other. We having something to celebrate, we can talk to each other. So Kristy and I, we're very close. So to be able to kind of mesh our businesses like this, like I said, we put some creative brains together, some awesome things can happen. So for us to be able to find this little mesh is super exciting for both of us. So
yeah. And I think, we've been talking about for over a year to do something together. And it was like, I think we both were just waiting for just the right thing. It was like, it wasn't, we were just kind of like, well, what can we do? And we were kind of brainstorming. And then when we came up with this, we both were like, yes.
And I'm glad we waited because this is the perfect thing. Because if we would have just thrown something together last year without really much thought, it wouldn't have been as awesome as this probably. So it all worked out how it should for sure. Yeah. So
these also would make great gifts too. These would make great gifts for the holidays coming. If you want to get ahead on your holiday gift making and giving, you could create little bundles of these and give them as gifts. Wedding gifts, bridal shower gifts,
Christmas gifts. I can see so
many. Mother's Day, like so many different holidays you could gift these. I know I would love this as a gift, especially if somebody handmade it for me. Yes. Like I think that makes it even more special.
Yes, for sure. I love that. I love it. I love it. All right. Is that it? I think
that was everything. I think we got all the information there. So,
yeah. All right. Well, just let us know if you guys have questions. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, noon Central, 1:00 Eastern on Wilshire Collections page and the Kristy's Craft Room page. It'll be just like this, except we'll be crafting. So that'll make it extra fun for sure. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the sweet comments. You guys are so awesome. Yes. You can order extra inserts so you can make them last a lifetime basically. So thank you guys. All right, Kristy and Tim.
Bye guys.
We didn't have any tech problems, so congratulations.
Yes, no tech problems. Awesome. All right, we'll see you guys.
We'll take it. All right, bye y'all.
Yes, you can get the Oh, never mind. Someone asked a question and I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. Will you be doing a bundle of insert pieces? Currently, you can get 4 packs of each size. We don't currently have a bundle for the inserts, but that's something we'll definitely have to think about. That's a good thought. So
yeah, not a bad idea for sure. If they wanted 4 of each size or something. Yeah.
Well, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You elbowed me. That means shut up.
No, I didn't. I bumped you.
Yes,
all right, guys, we're gonna get off of here now.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. I said that's so funny. Bye, y'all. Bye, guys.